This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Sam Houston State's offense will have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in the hurry up. Let's talk just for a moment about Sam Houston. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the pre...
Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So FIU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, Defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bearcats in the hurry up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's got an open man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He'll try to do it himself. First down and more. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Panthers look to keep this drive humming. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And we're even here in the first. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Makes the catch down the right side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Wants to throw again. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Bearcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Back to throw, it's Proctor. Here's the pressure. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's another FIU.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Panthers are on the move. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. And lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Caught in the backfield at screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Keep it on the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to out there.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Throws for the tight end. Fires it incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Extending the play. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick strike complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop and limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. Going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Working that left side now. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle, it's Baker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Baker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Carter. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. FIU pushing tempo. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Panthers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the offense defense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Sam Houston, 13.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And some room to work. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got it on the right. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Right on the money. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Bearcats line it up with a 1st and goal.
Sam Houston.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. Completes it in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Proctor. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snags it inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Baker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Rides to back and leaves it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Give to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be a draw. Makes his man miss. gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Punt is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down one score. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah,